everyone. Welcome in. Welcome. Let's see if we can't fix this view a little bit. Give it a little bit more of it. View of the desktop and all that. Hey, Will. Yeah, I think there's an F in there. It's good for sketch though. This is a toughie for a first one. Coffee. So maybe the last night of curry week. Do have the ingredient challenge tomorrow, but this is the end of regularly scheduled curry week. I'm finishing with chickpea curry. There's some ground beef in there too. It's looking like that, yeah. Last I looked, it was what, 7-4? Oh, we gotta fix the cameras. Come on, chat. That was a gimme. Let's see here. Make sure this isn't still making noise. Quiet back there. Okay, the alert went off on Twitch. You can join in, everyone. I'm streaming now. That should be one. Cheers, chap. Thank you for joining me. Happy Tuesday to you. It's hot. Hot. What are we eating tonight, everyone? Who's eating tacos tonight? It's Taco Tuesday. We're doing more curry as I rethink how I want to go about tonight. Tonight's probably going to be a little bit quicker of an evening. Why did that open? That's not what I wanted. I don't know if I really like this recipe. I don't think I'm going to follow that recipe. Yeah, this is looking a little more like it. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave the light off. Lemon tea. Hi, Buns. Turn off. Scale doesn't want to shut off. Pesce. Thank you, insurance, for disrupting my evening yet again. When's National Speak Like a Pirate Day? Isn't that in... When is that? Isn't that... going a little bit lighter with things tonight than I think people will probably assume. Still going to use the usual suspects of garlic and ginger. Whatever will I make with ricotta? That is, if ricotta wins tomorrow. For tomorrow. Pull up, please. Now we got all that stuff out of our garlic. Now I can actually chop it. Doesn't sound bad. Sounds like a lot of recipes. Like, ricotta is such a mild cheese, it's more the texture than it is the cheese to me. And so, things like that where the ice cream then, I want ice cream to be smooth. I don't want like ricotta texture to my ice cream. That said, there's a good chance the ricotta is going to be baked into something or something tomorrow. So we got that and that. We got the pork ready. Yeah, this is going to be such a short stream tonight, chat. Like, this is such a knock it out of the park, simple, easy dinner. I'm at a loss. I need to find something else for us to do tonight. Like, I'm ready to start making rice. That means we're, what, 20 minutes till we're done? Can we rate soup? Let's see here. What do we have for... Do we have that as an option? I can't read half of these labels. Oh. Maybe we can do that. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to do that though. I'm looking at different tier lists here, chat. For different soup-based ones. Here's a quickie list we can maybe do. Let's see how this works. Do you have your elytra? Or no? Oh, come on. Why you gotta be difficult, OBS? Work with me. There we go. Alright. Let's do a soup tier list. It gives me an excuse to switch over to just chatting for once. Oops. I'm dangerous when I'm using a web browser and showing that, but what I showed you doesn't matter. That's quit trying to change things, Fluffy. Alright, let's see here. Where do I start on this list? It's not a huge list. You could probably throw a bunch more veggie stuff in there. I saw a couple of lists from like major soup makers and stuff like that, and I didn't feel like sitting here and having a giant commercial for a soup company. But any of these stick out to anyone as ones that have to be at the top? Which ones are your favorites, chat? Make sure and pick them out ahead of time before I crush your dreams. Might be able to zoom in even more here. How is that? Wow. You zoom in too much and it becomes like a separate thing. But of the lists, one of the things that made me choose this one is there are actual labels. Because as hard as it is, even with labels, to tell what those are, try imagining what all of those soups were without labels. That should work very well. Drop that down a little bit in size there, chat. Okay, I'm going to start off with that right there. And that's, if only because of the versatility of that soup and the amount of different things that you can do with that soup. Let's see, are there other versions of it already on this list? Surprisingly, not seeing many potato soups on here. Which makes it even stronger, because I mean, you've got things like loaded baked potato, you've got potatoes across, like so many different things you can do with it. It's a little like saying, comparing pizza to chicken soup. You can't eat potatoes. Yeah. I don't see a kale soup here. Borscht is close. I think I'm going to go from the start here. Go with beer cheese. beer cheese sounds like an amazing soup. But at the same time, I don't think I've ever had a beer cheese soup that I was like, that was an amazing soup. At best, it's like, okay, that was a beer cheese soup. Many times it's fallen, ugh. It's so rarely done well. I think I'm gonna go with a D there. Italian wedding has kale or spinach. I often use spinach, but kale or spinach or, yeah, there's some sort of green in it. Maybe escarole. Black bean. It's almost right there with potato. I have a feeling we're going to be very different in our ratings here, Buns. Borscht. The only thing saving borscht from being an absolute F-tier soup is the fact that its actual definition is that it doesn't have to be necessarily a beet soup. It's a vegetable soup. It's essentially, you could probably count it the same thing as our vegetable soup is borscht. It's just from a different region. That said, I think vegetable soup is a much better soup than borscht. Sorry. Broccoli cheddar is right there with beer cheese. Like, I've actually been eating a fair amount of broccoli this year. And yeah, no to the soup. I don't know if I really like broccoli when it's in a smothered environment. Maybe the texture. I'm. Yeah. Uh-oh. Huh. It has to be fall, though. If it's summertime, I'm not drinking squash soup. Even if it's springtime. But autumn, most certainly. I'll even seek it out in autumn. And I'm okay with it in winter. But it's probably an F tier if you offer it to me in August. Cheeseburger. I'm gonna throw this one down here too. I just don't like cheese soups. And this is coming from the dude that makes bechamel like once a week. And they're always so watered down. It's just, ugh. I mean, it's a soup. It's supposed to be liquid, but chicken noodle. Oh, I think I'm gonna go A with that, at least to start. Chili. I'm gonna go right there with that too. Egg drop soup's a pretty damn tasty soup, but it's not one I want all the time, and it's one of those soups that I feel like I'm getting ripped off if I buy it from someone. Like, there's certain dishes I'm not ecstatic about buying pasta when I'm out unless it's an actual restaurant that, like, does pasta. Well, if you look up the definition of soup in the dictionary, technically anything that looks like soup is soup. Which, the real reason they're saying that is if you think about, like, choppy waters in the ocean being in the soup, or that's the real, but at the same time, it's a definition. French onion is another one of those ones that's so rarely done well, but when it is done well, I think it's probably deserving of an A when it is done well. Maybe even, I've maybe had a couple of S-tier French onions in my life, but I am going to say, on average, it's poorly cooked onions and someone hoping for a ton of cheese when they're ordering soup. I could have some people dislike me over this one. Every once in a while, but I'm just so often so depressed by this soup. Like, again, it's right there with French onion, actually. I've had some amazing lobster bisques before, but on average, they're sort of crap. Overpriced restaurant food so they can sell you it. Manhattan clam chowder. Oh. I think I'm gonna go with that, yeah. New England clam chowder, on the other hand. think I have to go down here with getting this drone, yeah. The jokes I could make with that, Buns. Yeah, I think that's about right. Oh, wait a minute. We have ramen. Oh, we have more than one ramen. And we have more than one ramen. Seriously, those 3 soups is like, let's slightly change the broth and change what noodle we're giving you and call it a different soup. I have more respect for the broths of all of those soups than I do for any of the soups. Because typically they're great broths served with absolute junk pieces of meat and cheap vegetables. And not even like... For the price, they're amazing. Like, you go to a pho restaurant, and, you know, for a couple, you get a massive bowl of soup in front of you. It's enough to feed you for a whole day easily. Doesn't make it all that much better to me. Then again, there's most certainly some nostalgia in here, or personal experience in here, because, I mean, the difference between chicken noodle and the rest of those is it's the one that, you know, comforting. Stuffed pepper soup. That's not a... it's not a soup. Come at me with a different name than that. I'm perfectly good with the ingredients that are most likely in a stuffed pepper soup being a soup. It's not a stuffed pepper in any way or form. Call it a beef and pepper soup. Tempted to go lower. Yeah, seafood. Tortilla soup. This one's right here too with French onion. It's right next to French onion. This is another one of those soups that people buy because they want it slathered in cheese. Hey, Castro. I'm gonna say no. For the same reason that I said that potato is S tier, especially with this list of products here. Is because tomato is either tomato and tomato basil soup. But potato, you can do all sorts of stuff with potato. Let's see here. Open up the Discord. Tier list. No, that's not what I wanted to copy. There you go, chat. Now you can all criticize me in the Discord. Oh, hey, the Discord isn't capturing. That's not a great view, is it? There we go. So tomorrow night, cottage cheese dinner and dessert. Like I said, I was happy with either one of those choices for dinner. They both would have made interesting nights. But alright, let's get back to cooking here. Let's get back to cooking. Dehydrated? Or just after the funk? of ground beef or ground pork. Going to give that a seasoning here while that pan heats up. Apparently you can't spell. What the heck was that? Don't believe you have, Fluffy. Don't believe I've heard that. I can see that being a problem for some people wanting to keep their house smoke-free. It's not nice trying to cure a pan. I haven't done it in quite a while because I use mine regularly enough that they've kept a good cure. But the bottom of this one isn't doing all that great. But I'm obviously not gonna turn it over with oil in it right now. But the bottom of it's not got the greatest cure on it, but it's the bottom. No, y'all are awesome. I saw that one. Bit more salt on the other side. Thank ya. I know I was complaining yesterday that I missed them all. Or the day before. I only count the days that I'm streaming as days in my mind these days. Even though I did all sorts of stuff yesterday. Went all over the place because it was the beginning of the month. Yeah. Like, I had so many things I was like, can I plan that for May? Can I do that for May? And things that I'm just planning to do for this month, and at this point, it's already May. Hey, Cosmic. Getting there. You would think I turned the heat down, but this is just the case of the pan being overloaded and there being too much liquid, so it's not sizzling. Which makes me think that this is probably a good time to just pull this off. Because we're going to finish cooking this with everything else. We were just stirring it and getting some flavor in the pan and some color on the meat. Bit more oil in the pan. I can't believe they're building that. There's some countries in this world that just have more money than they know what to do with. And yeah, you could say that about the U.S. I'm agreeing with you, international people who feel that way about the U.S. But the one country, I'm not even remembering what country it is Dubai. Creating that strip, that mile-long city that's just like a block wide. Nice hot pan once again. And we'll go in with our garlic and onion. And since that pan's hot enough, I'm going to go straight in with the onion right after. Love the smell of that onion. Sort of amazing how everyone seems to love or comment on the lovely smell of garlic and onion when it's sizzling in the pan and all those aromatics are coming out. But at the same time, everyone hates the smell that comes off of propane tanks. That fake smell that they purposely put in them. That smell is from onions. Or is it garlic? It's in the same family area. Yeah, it's derived from one of them. I think it's from onions, but onion, garlic, same sort of plant family. Quiet Friday. Oh, hey, let's go back over to the food and drink. Done doing tier lists now. Let's break out our Demitasse spoon, because we're going in with the spices here. Starting with cinnamon stick. Ginger powder. Garam masala. Cumin. And curry powder. Add in all that beef back in there, or pork. I'm cheating. Using pre-juiced lemon juice. Someone was talking about low-fat meals in the Discord. Someone was asking ChatGPT for lower-fat dinners, and was given I think it was chicken, okay, but it was like a honey mustard chicken dish. Same thing here. You can omit the pork from this recipe and dress. This can be a very low-fat meal. You drop the pork out of this. Turkey would be an awesome alternative for this too. But I essentially added the pork into this just because I didn't want to go veggie back to back. Sorry. I'm going to add a cup of soy milk to this. You can easily substitute your favorite choice of, oops, a little bit over there. Easily substitute your favorite choice of coconut milk or even other things. Coconut milk would be the traditional and classic, but I don't do coconut. Now that needs a little bit of heat to it. And there's a couple of ways you can go about this. I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper flake in there. Hey, Blue Moon. And a little pickled jalapeno. Now, I'm using pickled jalapeno because of the convenience. If I remember where I put my pickled jalapenos. Oh, I used them up. That's right, I used up the last of that jar. Now, I'm not really wanting... Actually, let's chop these up a bit. Not so much wanting the pickled flavor in with this. It's more for the convenience that I can just have jalapenos around. And because it's going into something that's going to simmer for a bit, because I haven't started my rice yet, chat. The alternative is I could have thrown a little bit of that Thai green chili in there. Thai green curry. Yeah, we got a couple of good ones tonight, Blue Moon. The first one was... I don't think it was as long as that one, but the combo... So chopping up a bit of jalapeno and throwing that in here with our mixture as well. I can already smell the cinnamon, which makes me worry that it's going to be overpowering, and so I'm pulling this out now. Keeping in mind we have both the cinnamon stick in there and some garam masala. That's a good question, Buns, because I don't even know that I have rice. Now that I have said that, I cooked rice the other night and I did the last of the rice that I had of one type. And now I'm realizing I might not even have rice. Do I have rice, chat? Please tell me I have some rice, chat. Something? Well, there's that. Anyone want a cutting board? looks like I'm cooking the completely wrong type of rice tonight because I'm a silly person and didn't buy rice. I mean, it is an Asian style of rice, but I mean, normally you see it more with fish. Naan bread's gonna take another like 2 hours if I did that. Though if anyone's interested, I created a new channel in the Discord here. I actually created two today. There's now a Minecraft chat for anyone that wants to talk or share or whatever about Minecraft. We'll split that off from the main chat. And I also created the Food Vids channel down here. And I threw a couple examples of things that I thought would be cool in here. Just to start, I haven't really been serious. I don't really have that much in the way of like saved food content. So I don't have a ton to throw in here myself, but mentioning naan bread is reminding me of this. This is absolutely them just showing off here. It was sort of a cool project. But if you want to see what true proper naan bread is, they're making some in this video as well. They have a proper tandoori oven, and you can see the dude in there putting his smooth arms in there. But if you're welcome to add your own favorites in there. Or whatever's new and you find it's awesome you want to share, that's the place to do it. But I'm gonna cook some, I don't know what type of rice this is really. It's sold as sushi rice, but as far as I know, sushi is not a variety of rice. Nowadays, maybe someone has a seed named after sushi. Cobbler. I don't know if I've made a cobbler on stream. Have I? I've certainly done crumbles and similar dishes. I've done all sorts of crumbles. But I think a cobbler is sort of like it's cobbled. You know, there's a little like the dumplings are like cobble rocks between the cement of all the good stuff. The someday list is so long at this point. So long. Looking at my containers, which My collection of useful containers is quite small these days. Oh, that might actually work nicely. It's got a nice lid and everything, too. Hello, Ozzy. But I think in preparation for tomorrow, I'm going to make a little bit of an early recipe here. Separate for things. This will be for tomorrow night. Already thinking of what I want to do for tomorrow. Don't hold me to whatever this may make. I don't know if I'm going to actually do it. But it's only going to cost me a little yeast, water, and flour. Let's weigh this too. Want to make sure I have hot water, that's why I'm leaving it run. That's how you take batteries in and out, right, kids? Care, please, 0. Please work. There we go. I got the yeast stuff. There it is. Yeast. Give you a look at this as starts to thicken up a little bit. I don't even know what to measure this rice in. I don't have a ton of it in here. I guess we'll use this. What's our water ratio on sushi rice? Actually using... Yeah, I need a little bit more, actually. That was too much. Yeah. Under a cup, over 3/4 of a cup. Music didn't stop. Okay. We can go back to bubbles. But I'm heating up the water in the pan up over here. And the bubbles mean the yeasties love the honey. Because I don't think they're feeding off the water. Yeah, shrooms are cool. Chat's all like, wait, what? But now that yeast is woken up nicely, we need to add some flour into this party. Well, being hungry will choose people to eat all sorts of stuff. And when it comes to, say, the initial discovery of cheese or any fermented thing, probably just out of desperation of, I need something to eat. This is disgusting looking, but I'm going to eat it anyways. Both of those are very, like, I mean, just eating a rotten apple is going to give you alcohol. The ones that get me are like taurine. You know, like, this is we create it in a lab these days, but it's originally a extract from whale bile, or the seaweed that they're putting, the fish bladder, or the seaweed that they're putting into beers. Or seaweed in general. But I guess that sort of falls with, it was on the fish, I just ate it. Or the fish seemed to like it, why don't we give it a shot? This is very obviously going to need a bit more liquid here. I must have gotten these ratios wrong on this. That is way too dry. And let's be frank, the water content of this doesn't matter too much. We're just making a nice place for this yeast to live overnight. Stop spreading stuff all over, get out of the whisk. Why do I have to sit here and be careful with it? Why can't it just come off easily and not all over the place? Alright, that's going to hang out just like that in the, well, it's going to hang out here for a little while. And then it's going to go in the fridge for tomorrow. Alright, we got our water boiling behind here. We got our chickpeas cooking down. Let's add our rice into our little bit of water. Bit of salt in with the water. I've got a bit of sushi rice back here, which now that that's back up to a boil, cover that lid, we let that sit, forget about it, forget about it. Really depends on the variety of rice you do. And not underdoing how much water you do. I am one of the few people in this world that does not rely upon a rice cooker. I will say that rice cookers are amazing. I just don't really have the room for one in my kitchen. And with the fact that I got a nice stove, I've lived without one. I used to have one in my old kitchens. I might actually still have one around here somewhere. I just don't use it and keep it available to use. Well, that's often what I do. I do most often, I do the lazy rice peel-off method. My term for the recipe. If you want your rice not to stick together, if you care about that, you want to rinse it off really nicely first to start. Get all that excess starch off of it, especially if it's like Calrose or the most common types, the common short types of rice. You definitely want to give that a wash. Some of the more premium US brands I have found are now being clean enough that you can sort of skate away with it out doing that. I'm just not carrying tonight, so I didn't rinse it off tonight. I know. Rice lovers, sorry. And so, from there, the combination of that and water, you bring that up to a boil. If you want to speed it along, you can bring the water up to the boil and then add the rice into it and wait for it to come back up to a boil like I did tonight. And then you just cut the heat entirely from it because it's at a solid boil. Cover it and forget about it for 10 minutes. Don't remove the lid. Absolutely don't remove the lid because you're trapping all that steam in there. You remove the lid, it's like opening the oven. You're killing all your heat. You've just ruined what you were trying to do. Just forget about it for 10 minutes. I'm not opening that lid until at least 6:13. And that will get you there for 90% of the rice. Now, I'm cooking sushi rice tonight. There's a couple different varieties that you could call sushi rice, like I said before. Not 100% on which actual variety this is because it was sold to me as sushi rice. And this is more typically a much more involved process when it comes to actual sushi rice, and there's going to be vinegar and other things mixed in there. All I did was a little bit of salt. When it comes to sushi rice, you look at like Morimoto actually went out and had someone develop a machine for him that properly cut down the rice to the style, like to properly process the rice in the form that he wanted it done. Like he's absolutely 100% like fanatic about his rice. It's already growing, chap. I somewhat anticipate it being like absolutely full to the top here tomorrow. It's got lots of yeasties in it, So yeah. But you have to sort of, like, it depends on what your definition of one. It doesn't have a heartbeat. But rice being hard in the center, it's usually either one of two things. One, I have had some rices as they age, if I had them in my house for a long period of time, become very hard to cook and still have like a very hard heart to the grain, whether it cooked the rest of the way. But most of the time is because I didn't quite get it fully cooked up to a high enough temp before allowing it to rest like that, or there wasn't enough moisture in the pan. I know that everyone's favorite word. It's necessary in this stream. I'm sorry, I've just decided at this point. I try to not use that word, but it's food. See, even Scramble's getting in on it. I'm liking how this is looking now that it's cooked down a bit. There isn't a ton of liquid in the pan. That's looking yummy. Yeah, and it's one of those shows that I've only seen like bits and parts of. I've never seen... Like, I don't know if I've ever sat through a whole episode of How I Met Your Mother. I've seen decent amounts of it here and there from, like, you know, I walk into a room and it's playing sort of a thing. What I have caught of it has been hilarious, but at the same time, like, it never caught me where I was watching it, so... Then again, I haven't really had a TV for better part of 20 years. I mean, I've had TVs pretty much that entire time. It's whether I've had some sort of cable, YouTube TV. YouTube's really pushing YouTube TV lately. I've been getting rejoin notices like almost every time I pop up a new video, which is really annoying. That makes sense. It was an NBC show, wasn't it? It's even worse for me, Ozzy, because, I had it linked with other people before, and it gives you this like rejoin message, and it's just like all you have to do is click it, and all of a sudden you're back into a free trial. And so I was sharing my previous account with someone before, and they got the notice and they just clicked on it and it re-upped my account. And so I had to go and cancel it again. No, not cool. The only one I have right now is Amazon Prime. And I'm torn lately. Like, I'm really on the edge of getting rid of my Prime subscription. I am really on the edge. It was amazing when, you order something, it's at your door in 2 days. But now it's, order something in maybe it's a week. And this is for a company that, when I forget what major movie that was coming out that I had zero interest in, that I was forced to watch a trailer to or to go to shop at Amazon. That royally annoyed me. I'm going to spend money with you. I'm going to your shopping website, and you're going to force me to watch an ad in order to shop at your store. A store that I am a paying member of. Like, what? Oh yeah, Ozzy, they're absolutely... there's articles out there doing the math that they don't have enough people in the U.S. in order to keep running at their current... They're running out of people to burn out of working in their warehouses. But I think we're going to wrap things up here. We got our... I think we're ready to plate up. We've got our sushi, rice. It's a bummer I finished up all that rice and forgot about it. I could have run out and got some rice before the stream tonight. Well, it's not even that though, Ozzy, too, is that they have these really ridiculous delivery schedules, but they've also gone wholeheartedly into the whole contracted delivery workers. So these people have gone out and bought those Amazon trucks. Or they're working for a third party that bought Amazon trucks to do deliveries for Amazon. And it's the same thing that I've said before with the, like, chicken farms and stuff like that. They're just running them dry. They're giving them all the liability, all the expenses up front just to have the job with them. So that they go into debt and they're forced to continue working. It's take up all the last of this cilantro and throw that in with this last minute. It's like, I just kept pouring it in there like we're going to fill up the bowl without really thinking that, oh, this is a dinner portion. Let's see if this is too winter spicy for me or not. I am a little worried that I went too heavy on the, like, cinnamon and let's get the pool out of the way. Giving people major hints at my idea for tomorrow. It's an unusual use for it, though. This would be amazing with some squash puree in it, Buns. Again, it's the wrong time of year for it for me, but butternut squash in there, a puree butternut squash in there instead of maybe as much of the milk, whatever milk you're using. Oh yeah. Let's see if we got too much cinnamon in there. I don't have to worry too much about the chickpeas being undercooked since they were canned. Ooh, it's a creeper. I was about to say, well, hurry, I want some more heat. But that's got some, I sort of wanted a little bit more right in the front, but I can tell that that heat's going to build. So it's going to have some nice heat to it after a little bit. Indians are like, no, you need more heat. I'm getting old. I'm gonna keep the heat levels down. Oh, I didn't buy. Oh, it's a little late now, but I was thinking of drinking a bottle of wine that I have. The only bottle of wine that I've had for like a month now. I have a bottle of Chardonnay that's been sitting in the living room now for. And I was thinking, It'll be an awesome, the Oaky Chardonnay along with this. I don't know if it's an Oaky Chardonnay. I just assume Chardonnays are Oaky. But I think I'm going to live without it now that we're at this point of the evening. And I think that's going to call it for tonight. This has turned out pretty well. I didn't say very much about the spice on it, but the spice is pretty damn good. It's not too cinnamony. Yeah. Maybe even slightly heavier on the garlic. It could use... Like, it's got great flavor to it. And I want to keep going back to it, which is important. But the initial... The heat is there, but the initial, like, pop. And I don't know if I want to go with acid there. I think I just want some sort of, like, pop as far as heat right at the beginning of it. Like, maybe some other pepper mixed in there along with it. But I think that's going to cover it for tonight. Are we going to have pizza tomorrow? I updated the goodnight command here, or the end of stream command here. And so we've got all my lovely links there now going in chat. If you want to join me on Kick or YouTube, and my Minecraft streams on Kick, or you want to see any of the VODs are on YouTube for about a month after stream. They're here on Twitch for about a week, and then they're on YouTube for about a month from there. I think I'm keeping about 50 videos on YouTube, and then once they reach that point, I'm retiring them to the Patreon archive. So you can view my stuff here on Twitch for the next week. You can view it on YouTube after, or if you want to view all the really old stuff, all the stuff going back to 2020, you can join the Patreon. Gonna be back here tomorrow night with ricotta cheese, maybe pizza, maybe something else. I'll have to figure something out for dessert. So I hope you join me for that. I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone tonight. I didn't spend any time already looking to see who's online. Let's give a quick check and make sure there isn't anyone I have to raid here. See if there aren't any people that I've been... There's a few people that I've been looking for to be on when I'm wrapping up. I think I'm going to call it right there, folks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Hope to see you back tomorrow. Good night.